Hi, my name is John Paulo Esclarianes from IT1, and I have here my sister who is working from a BPO company who supports LGBTQ community.
Hi, my name is Pam Clarianes and I am Paulo's sister. I am working as a learning specialist in a BPO company here in Batangas that supports LGBTQ community.
First question: how can I tell if someone I know is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender?
Mm, Actually, during the modern times of 2022, we cannot really easily tell if a person has a different gender identity. It's because of modern technologies that we have, makeup, what else? Other people can purchase like body parts from online purchasing websites. So it's very really hard to tell. It's very hard to tell if someone has a different gender identity. Not unless they told you that they have a different identity.
Gender, right?
Yes.
Second question: what should I do if I think someone is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender, but they haven't told me?
If that's the case, you have to respect their decision because during these times, it's very challenging for the LGBTQ company to come out because they're afraid of being judged, criticized. So if someone is not comfortable in telling you that they have a different gender identity, you have to respect their decision. And you have to, if you really want to know or if you really want them to tell you directly, if you're friends with each other, then you have to gain their trust.
Mm. Uh, Third question: uh, how do I make myself more approachable to people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender?
Mm. Okay, if you want to be approachable, you should work on being approachable to everyone, not just for that specific community only. Because if you're trying to be approachable just for the gay, the lesbian, the queer, and the transgender, they might feel that they're being separated from the group. So instead of like working on being approachable just to them, work on being approachable to everyone. So if you're approachable to everyone, I think the LGBTQ community will have or will give their trust to you, and then yeah, they will be comfortable in telling you the truth.
Right. Uh, Fourth question: what kind of things might a person who is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender go through when coming out?
Yeah. So if the person is lucky enough to come out comfortably, then the people around them will be happy, will even congratulate them for being confident enough to come out. But if they're not lucky enough, they could be criticized, they will feel like they're being left out of the group. So yeah, it really depends on the people that surrounds them.
Uh, Fifth question: what kind of things might a trans person go through when they begin to acknowledge their true gender identity?
I think at first, since I also have friends who's part or who is a transgender, at first they're gonna be in the middle of confusion. They
Right?
will feel like um, they have a different gender inside a different body. And they're gonna think multiple times before they can proceed on transforming. So yeah, at first they're gonna be confused and they're gonna think a lot of times, and then once they have figured out what their true gender identity is, then they're going to transform and they will be confident that they're on the right body this time.
Sixth question is, if someone wants advice on what to tell their roommate, friends, or family about being lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender, how can I help?
Okay, if you want to help someone to come out being, for example, gay, lesbian, transgender, you have to understand how they feel, you have to welcome them, and you have to let them feel that they're not being separated from the group. Just like any other people, or just like any other girls and boys, they're just in the um they're just normal person just like us. If you think you're normal because you're straight, they're normal as well because they're part of the LGBTQ community.
Last question. How should I respond to heterosexual friends or co-workers who feel negatively about a person who is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender in our office, on our residence hall, or in any group I am part of?
Okay, if you know someone who has negative reaction towards people who's part of the LGBTQ community, if you are confident enough to talk to them and enlighten them that there's nothing wrong with being different, then you can go ahead. But every people or every person has their own mindset. If this specific person is thinking negatively, they're gonna think in a negative way, really. But the best that we could do is to be welcome and be approachable to those people who are part of the LGBTQ. The rest who are thinking negatively, just don't mind them anymore. They don't have space in our positive vibes in this world.
Okay, that is all. Thank you, Ate Pam, and bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you guys. Bye.